fella moving. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point makes it 14-0. That drive covered 57 yards for the touchdown. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to throw, it's Hammond. Looking to take a shot. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down.
I think sometimes as a quarterback, when your offense is struggling, you don't have any points up on the board yet here at the end of the first half. You're just trying to take a shot to see if your guy can make a play. And that time, he thought he had the matchup he wanted, but he has just not been able to ever find a rhythm. And this defense is making it really hard on him, forcing that one to fall incomplete.
Wants to throw on third. He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it on the outside. Touchdown, Red Raiders! He found some open space and turned on the Jets. Lining up for the PAT. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a huge play in the passing game, covering 67 yards to the end zone. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Hits inside, it's Fuller.
That's a great job by the defense, but I don't think the quarterback made the right decision on that RPO. It looked as if the defense was expecting run. They had the box crowded. That's when the quarterback, I think, needs to hold on to and then throw downfield.
Texas Tech will call a timeout. That's their first. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this third down play. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Out wide right, it's Hunt. Tackle is made right at the 22-yard line. That's not enough for the first down. The Red Raiders want to stop the clock, and they use their second timeout. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this fourth down. And the punt team gets down there and touches it dead. That's where they'll put it in play.
Really nice job there by the punter on that one, getting a lot of hang time and allowing the gunners to get down the field so they could play it off the bounce, down it. Nice coffin corner kick.
Out wide left, it's Hudson. Get it down to the 28-yard line. It is a first down, and they have to show some urgency here. And the Red Raiders come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking downfield, it's Hammond. Look out! He gets away. Gets down, and like they say, touchdown, first down, or get down, and he got 2 of those on that one. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get...
But, and he's got room. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move. The Red Raiders have it with a 1st and 10.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
From the 30-yard line on first down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And the Red Raiders, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. They'll throw it from the red zone. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Calls his own number. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
When you're in zone coverage and it's third down, man, it's eyes on the quarterback, break as soon as the hand separates from the football. You see the slant coming in behind. Nice job making your presence felt. They want to throw those, they need to pay for them. Be physical, make sure he doesn't catch that football.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Their hope for a touchdown going by the boards, but they'll try to put up 3 before going to the locker room.
I know they're trailing going into the locker room here at halftime, but kicking that field goal gives them a little bit of a jolt, a little bit of a boost of momentum that they can carry with them into the second half, and there's a lot of football left to go here. I can't wait to see what happens.
He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. And the Gamecocks will kick it away to start the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Red Raiders offense comes out ready to attack. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the...
Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. Didn't get a ton on the return, but they've got it inside the 20 at the 19-yard line. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Finds his man on the RPO. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. The Gamecocks headed quickly to the line. From the gun, it's Fuller. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. Quarterback changing the play. Sellers lined up in the gun on third down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Nice job by the defense there, mixing up their look there. Third and long in field goal range, they go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Not a chance. Missed it. After the miss, the lead is still full.
And they trusted him. Even after that last miss, they trusted him again to make it, and he misses again. I don't know how much more trust they'll have in him. Good weather, not a long kick, second miss of the day. We might not see him again.
Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Lining up from the 34 on first down.
And that's a good sign for this offense. A good third down conversion, running the football. Obviously, last possession was not what you want. Like the interception, the turnover. Good.
It's a seam wide open. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. The Red Raiders are marching down the field.
A lot of offensive coaches, man, they'll tell you they like to go 5 wide. You know why? Because they can read exactly what the defense is doing. They spread you all the way out.
Grabs it. Touchdown, Red Raider. And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
One of of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch. They've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. South Carolina's offense heads out to get this drive started. A bit frustrating to miss that short field goal the last time they had it, but this time around, see if they can redeem themselves. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
Trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that first down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
Making the adjustment. The run inside. It's Fuller. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
We got a close game here in the 3rd quarter, and you're seeing momentum shift right now for the defense. The last drive out, they gave up a touchdown. This drive, though, they've now forced a 3 and out. They've done an outstanding job, and you can see them now playing with more confidence.
They're going to mark this one at the 15.
You know, punt cover teams have a tough job because oftentimes they've got to tackle a guy out in the open field, and a really good one at that. But how about their ability to get to the returner and not just get the tackle, but create the takeaway? That is a massive play on special teams.
Oh, pressure's coming. Going to try to get it himself. And he scurries out of bounds and wisely avoids taking the big hit. And the Red Raiders in the hurry-up.
And we've seen this several times now. Like, he is more than willing to take off and make plays. And you can tell the defense is starting to adjust a little bit. They see it. They know it's a pass, but they had eyeballs on him. And as soon as he took off, they ran to him, and they made sure they got him on the ground.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Nice job by the quarterback trying to buy time and scrambling to the right, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
He'll take it himself. He slides and gets the first down. What a weapon to have a guy who can move the chains for you by any means necessary.
And the defense gives up the first down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute.
Snags it, and he's open. He's at the 40. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. The Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's pretty obvious. With the offense coming out in a 5-wide set, they're trying to spread the defense out and open up some lanes to throw into. And that ball came out pretty quickly from the quarterback, but once he got it to his man with all that green grass, he was off to the races. An explosive play offensively. Good use of formation there.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Back to throw, it's Hammond. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be 3rd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Really nice 3rd down sub-defense there that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up.
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Got to make the play on 4th. Lets it fly deep downfield. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield they couldn't hook up.
Love the coverage on defense there. 4th down. They were ready for the pass. And you saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They go play action with Sellers. Left side is Sellers. At midfield, he's got room. He was just a breath from taking that one all the way, and he'll run that momentum right into the fourth quarter. That's the end of the period, and it's Texas Tech holding the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. So first down will open up the final period. Looking for the edge, it's Fuller. Pickup of 5, it's now 2nd and 5.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Just got rid of that one.
The offense obviously trailing here in the second half. They're going to have to be able to throw the football effectively to come back in this game. But in order for that to happen, they have got to do a better job up front line.
Gonna run it. It's Fuller. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27. And the Gamecocks racing to the line in a hurry-up. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. Right side, it's Sellers. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. Looking for the marker. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. He's changing the play. From the gun on 3rd down, Sellers. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity.
And after that incompletion at this juncture of the game, field goal here would be nice on 4th down, obviously, but do you trust your defense to keep getting stops? If you don't, you've got to go for it here on 4th and short.
No good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
Man, you feel for the kicker. He had a chance to tie this game in the 4th quarter. Didn't hit it as well as he would have liked. He knocks it off the post.
Looking to throw, it's Hammond. Rush right in his face. And it's a sack.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone. They're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions. And then the pass rush, they win up front.
And the Red Raiders with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
And he puts through the extra point. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Makes the catch. It's Hunt. Makes the grab and down immediately. He picks up a few. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running.
You know, I think at this situation in the game, trailing like they are with only a couple minutes to go, short throws aren't going to get it done. You're going to have to be a lot more aggressive and start taking chances. You want to give yourself a chance to win this game.
Right back to the well. At the 40, there he goes.
I'd be asked in any type of way.
Get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
Love the play.
Play something else, pussy.
You're just really trusting.
I should have kicked your ass to airports.
Make a guy miss and then get into the second level. The offensive line did their job, gave him a crease, but that was the running back making that linebacker miss in the hole before getting north.
At the 35, he's open. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it.
Faggot ass bitch. That's why you got good ass pussy.
Breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Follows his blocks. It's Fuller. Didn't even
bitch, you have to that, faggot.
For a loss of 3.
Nice job on the defense.
Bitch, you can't afford McDonald's. Bitch, you should live in a trailer park, faggot.
Now, the defense got in there so fast, they didn't give him an option. Got the nice tackle for a loss, putting the offense in a worse situation.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to
Trailer trash, faggot.
Sellers lined up in the gun on 3rd down. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Breaks into the open.
Fucking faggot. Shut your faggot ass up. Pussy ass. Pussy ass. Make you faggot.
You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
To the back. They got it blocked just enough and a good
That's more than what you made today, huh? Faggot ass bitch. Faggot.
You know, there's no real reason to panic, but if you think about it, when does panicking ever really help? But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
You can look at a lot of different statistics, and I know we tend to overcomplicate college football these days, but guys, at the end of the day, it comes down to 2 very simple things. You can't turn the ball over, and you can't have penalties. You do those things, David, and it'll beat you every time.
That's the difference between winning and losing. It's the small things, but find those things that you need to improve on, keep working on them, keep developing. Those things you do well, dude, let's do those. Let's do more of those things more consistently.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. Glad to have you along from Rice-Eccles Stadium in Salt Lake City. It's the Tennessee Volunteers and the Utah Utes. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
Guys, I caught up with Tennessee's head coach before the game. He is concerned going to an environment like this, one of the best crowds in all of college football. They make it loud and frenetic. He has talked to his quarterback and his center about having a high level of communication here on the road. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. And the ball's headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. On the move from inside his 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. They'll start on the ground with Wayshawn Parker. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. And the Utes want to pick up the tempo.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
They'll run him again. Got the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10.
And, man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him. The offense goes through him. You got to love this running back, and he just finds a way to make those chunk plays.
And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. The Utes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down.
Great job by the defense that time getting the sack, but no time to celebrate. You got to line up right now because the offense is going tempo.
That one falls out of bounds, incomplete.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
Couldn't quite make the connection, now staring at a 3rd down. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. The throw to the outside is complete. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
And that's a big throw. That's a big-time throw on 3rd and really long, making a play, not putting the ball in harm's way.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out.
Man, your goal of a defense is to stop them, is to force punts, and then this is just gravy. Now they go for it on 4th down and medium. On their side of the field, you get the big stop and a chance to switch the momentum here in the first half.
Running inside, it's Bishop. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out wide left, it's Davis. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Second down to the air. A shot toward the end zone. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Man, oh man, it doesn't get easier than that. Look at the receiver. He gets wide open. Where's the defense? Nobody around. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a scoring toss from 27 yards out. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Wants to throw. It's Dampier. He's got it. Using the pads, using the stiff arm, using all kind of strength to get it across the 25 to the 26. They'll give it to Parker. Good, strong tackle. And the Utes are in the hurry-up. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Soft spot in the middle. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Here's a gift to Parker. And he's brought down after a short gain.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Hand off again. Stop right there. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Off play action on first down. And the pass is incomplete, and that's how the first quarter comes to a close. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. drops back. It's Dampier. Fires to the big fella.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
They'll come to the line needing 4 yards for a first down. They're already 2 for 2 on this drive. And the third down pass is incomplete.
Yeah, and I think third and short is the perfect time to run RPOs because I can give the football or make the read, but I got to make sure in these situations I'm accurate with the football either way. Wasn't accurate with the football, now you got a fourth down situation.
Needs it here on fourth down. Takes a hit as he fires. It's incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs.
You know, offensively in that situation, fourth down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Bishop.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Back to pass on second down. Got a man. It's Davis. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one.
Man, these plays are really, really simple. Really easy to run. I like it. Just drop back as a quarterback, see the big fella, wait for him to get open, hit him, get a nice positive gain.
Fresh setter downs going to the air. Fires to the right. Makes the grab. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here.
Well, nice patience that time. It takes the big fella a little while to work all the way across the field on that crossing route, so the pass protection has got to be great, and the quarterback just has to feel comfortable holding on to it long enough to let the tight end clear everybody. But once he did, he's able to make the catch, and it's a nice gain for the offense.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun. Unloads to the wideout. Touchdown Volunteers! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, way to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He's out of bounds at the 31-yard line. Maybe another step, another block, and he gets more, but the offense will take over there. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Throws it off the RPO.
Well, nice job there by the defender. He stayed right in the back pocket of that receiver, so as soon as he caught the ball on the slant, he was able to bring him to the ground.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. And now on second down for this offense. Now on the move. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Scanning the field, it's Dampier. Going to take a shot at this DB. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
And you know they're going to go for it again on fourth down. At least you think they are, because early in this game we've already seen them try to go for it on a couple fourth downs. They didn't get any of those. They got to find a way to stay on the field here. They've got to get their best playmaker on offense.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Making the adjustment on the play. Snapped on 4th down. And they gambled in their own end, and now they give up really good field position.
Hey, at this point of the game, 4th and short, no problem going for it. 4th and medium, I think it's too early to start taking some of these chances. I think you need to just let the game play out a little bit and trust your defense.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Wants to go up top on 2nd down. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
Got him on the RPO. There he goes. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on 1st down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on 2nd down.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the 1st down.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. They put the brakes on him. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Swamped immediately. They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. Waning seconds of the 1st half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room. From the right hash, this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. And as the 1st half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further. The Utes will kick it off to start the 2nd half. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So the Vols offense takes the field to start this drive. They had this lead to start the 3rd quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the 1st half. And so this 1st drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with accuracy.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the 2nd half.
Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits.
Tell you what, that read game really slows you down defensively, kind of makes you play responsibility football. And when you get chunks like that on 1st down as an offense, I would continue to come back to it.
And the Volunteers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Quick give. It's Bishop. Pulled down there, but they'll move over the sticks, and it's a first down.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
The Vols getting set on 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Left side, it's Davis. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
That receiver found the open space in the zone coverage, and as a defense, honestly, you just throw your hands up on that because they covered it pretty well. It was just a good play call and really nice execution.
The Volunteers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Wide receiver going in motion. Play action on first down. Trying to escape and get it himself. Finds a crease at the 20.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback doing that to your defense.
Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. The secondary walks up on the line showing press coverage. Straight ahead, it's Bishop. Might have a chance. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Rides to the back. Touchdown, Vols! And the stomping has commenced. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Looking to throw. Almost had that one picked off in the end zone.
Yeah, and that should have been a pick, but it really doesn't matter. The two-point play, man, you're trying to shove that thing in there. Even if it's a pick, it's okay, but you're trying to make a play to get those 2 points, and obviously he failed on that one, and it could have been an interception.
He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. To do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Touchdown, Tennessee. A pick six.
One of the things I love about this linebacker, guys, is the versatility. He's not just good against the run. He not only can rush the passer, he can cover as well. Great job reading the QB's eyes, plucks the football out of the air, and he's not going down. He's not running out of bounds. He's taking this thing all the way back to the house.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
And that's why you've got a lot of receivers on your hands team. Guys, the best hands on your team, so they're able to hop on them.
The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do, because of that singular instance. I'll say this.
Time to take a shot. Got it down the field. Shakes a man, and he might take off. Touchdown, Utah! He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
And finally, guys, we've been talking about this offense. When are they going to get it going? When are they going to have that spark? They make the play. They finally get on the board. Now, can they keep the momentum going? Can they play complementary football? Can the defense get a few stops and the offense keep this up?
And the extra point was good. And he's coming out of the end zone. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. That's the end of the quarter, and Tennessee has the lead. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. Now just about ready to snap it to start the fourth. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Hits inside, it's Bishop. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense.
And this one isn't over because the defense still has 3 timeouts left, but man, that clock is ticking, and they can just run the football up multiple possessions. They're going to need something magical to happen. They're going to need to start stripping at that football, create some turnovers, and get lucky down the stretch.
Drops back on first down. Throws to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Jackson. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. And the Vols will snap it on 1st and 10. Caught behind the line. It's Staley. Timeout called by the Utes. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Wide receiver comes in motion. Selling the fake. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Oh, what a cut! Runs through a man, and he might have some space. Touchdown, Volunteers! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2. Quarterback keeper. He's into the end zone for the 2 and extends the lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Now they'll try to get another possession with an onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. Here comes the Utah offense to get this drive started. Changing the routes with his receivers. Looking downfield, it's Dampier. Under pressure. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. And the Utes will hustle to the line.
And as a defense, a lot of times you're coming into the game and you're just trying to limit the damage when you play a really great quarterback. And they've done more than that today. They have dominated this football game. The offense has carried their weight, and this is...
He's loose on the right. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. The Utes are threatening in the red zone. Snap on first down, wants to throw. And they're not on the same page there. Long way to go on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Caught in the backfield. It's Parker. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. Oh, he's got some space. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10. Corners are going to bail. Motion from the back. He'll pull it down. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play.
Well, going RPO on that second down, the idea was they were going to have to throw and try to get a big chunk of yards to maybe get the first or set up third and short, but no problem because your quarterback's playing smart football right now, and he takes off running when no one's there. Now you've given yourself a good chance to convert this third down because of the quarterback's decision.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory.
Booster.
Motion from the wide receiver.
Let it go.
Sells to fake. Unloads to the right. Makes the grab. He's got a first down. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
Here comes the two-point try. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking to convert the two, and he will not. The defense gets to him with the sack. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time, when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Handoff for Parker. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game. And the Utes want to move quickly. Guys, I think we all expected this game to be close. A couple of teams of this caliber, but boy, what a statement by the underdog in this one.
And there's going to be a big movement in the
jumpers you got? Steve. Yeah.
Oh. go. There you go.
University Stadium in Albuquerque, New Mexico. It's the Oregon Ducks and the New Mexico Lobos. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Guys, this crowd is electric. He knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. And the Lobos ready to kick it away first. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Moore. Here comes the heat. Unloads in the nick of time.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. The handoff as they run the counter play here. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. The Ducks moving quickly to the line. Run the gun on 3rd down, Dante Moore. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. 4th down, Moore. Rushes on. They get him on the ground, but not before he keeps his opening drive alive with a 4th down conversion. The Ducks will have it 1st and 10. Throwing Moore. They're all over it. And down he goes. After that sack, they're in a different zip code now. 2nd and long working here. Moore, play action. Look out. Right down the middle. Right through his hands and incomplete, and he'll want that one back. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Moore from the gun, trying to convert 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
What we saw earlier in the game, after not getting it on 3rd, going for it on 4th down and having...
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Moore to throw for it on 4th down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And the incomplete pass turns it over in their own end. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Pulls and throws off the RPO.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all offseason long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. The Lobos come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10.
And And that will go such a long way in deciding this football game. Who can win these short yardage situations? Who can be the more physical team? And this offense right here showing the work up front, man. The big boys all moving together, creating enough space. And I love the way Palmer, the back gets downhill, understands where the first down marker is.
Yeah, you know, some running backs just have a nose for it, and this guy does as well. He's able to sort of find the crease, make himself small, fit into those small spaces, and pick up the first to keep the offense on the field. It's all about momentum and being able to keep drives going. I know that's not going to really show up on any highlight reels, but that was a big play here for the offense.
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs! The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown run. And he takes this from inside the 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. From the gun, it's Davison. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26. And the Ducks want to crank the tempo.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Oh, pressure's coming. Good job just to get rid of that one.
They just have not been able to get this guy going. They've thrown it to him over and over again here in the first quarter, and QB and him just not able to link up. The defense knew that was where this guy was going to be looking, but these two, they've got to find a way to get on the same page.
Takes the handoff. It's Davison. He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the first down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got first down. Let's go fast.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable.
And the rush will get to him at the 25. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Moore from the gun on 3rd down. Looking down the middle. Dangerous throw on that one.
Ooh, that's one of those where you're breathing a big sigh of relief. That ball could have been intercepted, and worse, could have been intercepted.
Guys, look at this. I'm surprised they're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. 4th down, Moore. Trying to make magic with his feet. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Man, you know, sometimes ball carriers just have to know when the fight is over. And this guy, he's trying to drive. He's low to the ground. He's doing everything he possibly can to get the first down. But, David, he got a little bit careless with that ball security.
Yeah, and listen, I'm okay with it when it's 4th down. Like, 4th down and goal, and I got to reach that ball. 1st down, 2nd down, I can't fumble. But right there, if I'm stretching the ball and I'm trying to get it across that plane, so be it. I don't know if he was going to get it anyways, but big play by the defense, big stop. Now your offense gets to go right on the field.
And he stopped, brought down at the 18. It'll be enough for the first down. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Out wide right, it's Humphrey. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. That's the end of the period, and New Mexico has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Looking to throw, it's Lane. Fires to the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Keeps it himself. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Fourth down and 3, and they'll try to pick it up. Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch. He recovers the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, in this situation, the only offensive player who can advance the fumble is the guy who dropped it. Here comes the Duck offense to get the drive started. The last time they had it, they weren't secure with the football and put it on the ground, David.
Yeah, and I think sometimes that will cause for you to be a little bit conservative, but keep doing you. Put that behind. It's one mistake, Jesse. Move on.
I've always been a fan of getting that guy who fumbled it, the ball back early. You got to let that guy turn the page. They need him to make plays if they're going to win this game.
Here's Moore to throw. Fires downfield. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
Gives it. Turning it on. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. The Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll go play action with Moore. Gonna let it fly. He's got it on the right. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. Moore throws to the tight end. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
Oh, man, the big fellas, they usually have the soft hands. Your security blanket is your tight end, but that one hit him in the hands, and he just couldn't pull it in.
They'll move the tight end. His way out of bounds after the solid pickup. The Ducks come to the line in the hurry-up. Moore with the play fake. Rolls right. Throws toward the end zone. And that one was way too far for anybody to catch, except ticket holders.
Once you start to get down here towards the goal line, it's so much more difficult to throw the football. You really want to stretch the defense sideline to sideline and use your speed and take advantage of the grass when you see it. They try to take a little bit of a shot down the field.
Converts on fourth down, still going. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the fourth down, and it paid off.
Sweet.
Dante Moore. Lets it fly. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Oregon. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the point after is good. They put together an 81-yard drive, and the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. Fielded in the end zone, it's Humphrey. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. job to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Looking for a man. It's Lane. Rush right in his face. He's got it down the field. Running wide open down the gut of the field. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, New Mexico! They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Tight end now in motion. Throwing Moore. Right side, it's Moore. Breaks into the open. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46.
And those aren't the guys I'm leaving open on defense. These slot wide receivers, they've got the space in the middle of the field to work. I got to make sure that I got somebody inside of him. I got somebody outside of him. I can't give him the football because a lot of times these guys, they're good with it after the catch. They got that quickness. They got that speed, and he showed some of it there.
They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. They want to throw it. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Dante Moore wants to throw again. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's second down.
You're not going to see that happen too often. The quarterback, man, he was licking his chops. He saw a big space in the middle of the field. He had his best receiver there ready to make a play, and he dropped it.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Moore, play action. Under pressure. Finds his man. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
I was so excited for this game because I just knew it was going to be a back-and-forth battle, and that's what we've seen here. Great job by the quarterback. Good decision, reading the coverage, accurate throw. They get the extra point. This thing is all knotted up.
Moore to the air again. Stepping to the right. Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion, and with that, they take the lead. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive, and he capped it off with a 27-yard touchdown run. Looks like he's going to bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. They'll move the wide receiver. See some running room. Got 6 yards on the play. 2nd and 4 coming. And the Lobos in a good spot here with 2nd and short. On play action. Looking to the big tight end. Out wide right, it's Keith. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can't stop the clock. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Quarterback signaling to his guys. To throw, it's Lane. Fires to the wideout. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew it, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better there.
Trying to get behind the defense. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's not afraid to go deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Going back to the well, another deep ball. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. A return there would have just been icing on the cake. They'll just have to settle for the cake at the 23. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28-yard line as this offense tries to mount a drive. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Here's Moore to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Catch inside the 30 and still running. They just barely saved themselves from giving up a score on the final play of the 3rd period, and will carry that one into the 4th. And the Ducks will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here come the Lobos to get things going on offense. They start this 3rd quarter, 1-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do.
Makes the grab in their space. He's inside the 40. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20. The Lobos head quickly to the line. From the gun, running back on the move. Not a lot there. Picks up one inside the 20 to the 19. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. It's Lane. Lets it go to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Here on third down, you might want to protect the field goal, but you have to stay aggressive. Got the back over the middle. And he gets it right on the cusp, maybe a few pebbles short of a first down in that football. I see the closed fist from the ref. It'll be fourth down. On fourth. He's not going to get there. The defense was sure tackling to stop him a few yards short.
Nice job by the defense on fourth down, bowing up, getting physical, stopping the run, shutting down that fourth down play. Really good job by this defense.
Direct snap. They found a little running room out of the Wildcats, still short of the first down marker. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Bear. They might go back to that one in a big spot as they pick up the first down out of the Wildcat. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Snap to the back. Enough to move the chains. There he goes. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative, and that's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. Back has it. Here comes the heat. He'll throw it. Fires to the tight end. And he's down after the short completion. He did not make it to the first down marker. There's not a lot more beautiful in football than the play action and the open tight end.
Yeah, because it freezes those linebackers. It freezes those safeties because they have to come up for a second and play the run. And then the big tight ends, big targets on the back end can catch the football and make big plays.
The offense staying out there. It's been a 50-50 proposition on fourth down. They're 2 for 4. More to throw for it on fourth down. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a catch, first down, and maybe a lot more. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that fourth down. Moore, going for 6. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Interesting decision here, but if they make the 2, it'll be a 2-possession game and a 9-point lead. He's not going to make it. Stop short of the goal line, and they are unable to extend this lead any further.
Number 97, set to kick it off.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Sets his feet. It's Lane. Looking for a huge play. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up.
A That's an incompletion, and really poor accuracy by the quarterback there. When you're throwing the ball down the field, you don't need to make it perfect, but you do got to put it somewhere around your receiver. You got to give him an opportunity to go up and make a play for you.
Quarterback changing the play. Second down, gonna throw it. Holds on, it's key. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. And the Lobos in the hurry up. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Pulls it in down the sideline. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. Wants to throw one first. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And the shot play downfield falls harmlessly to the turf, and we've played 3 quarters. And it looks as if we are ready to get things started here in the 4th quarter. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on second down. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking for a man. It's Lane. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. They're going to go from their own side to the line quickly. A big play here. Got to make the play on 4th. Fires to the middle. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. This offense has it with really good field position. Dante Moore. Rushes on. Rolling right and going deep. Makes a connection. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. The Ducks line it up with a 1st and goal. Motion from the wideout. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. Second down, going to throw it. Touchdown, Oregon! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. And they'll try to tack on 2. He's looking to pass. They're all over it. Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion as they extend the lead.
And that's what makes this guy so dynamic. Not only is he good using his legs out in the field, but down here close to the goal line, if things aren't open, he can get it in himself running it, and they do for 2 points.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Let's see what the Lobos offense has in store. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. And the defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
Booster, booster. Ready, go.
On On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Wide receiver going in motion. The give, and tick, 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 tick.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Throwing more. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The Ducks racing to the line in the hurry up. The run inside, it's Davison. He gets it inside the 20 to the 19, but they still have a ways to go, and it'll be 4th down. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. 4th down, more. Fires into the end zone. The incomplete pass ends a frustrating series, and they turn it over on downs.
Man, aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now they're defense.
He'll take the deep shot. Goes high to pull it in. Took it all the way to the 36-yard line, and he flipped the field in an instant. Making the adjustment. Back to throw, it's Lane. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Fresh center downs going to the air. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Well, the quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
He wants to throw it again. Working that wide receiver screen. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting small.
And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the 4th down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. Snapped it, he has to have it. And the 4th down pass falls incomplete, and they'll have to give up the football.
And that just about does it. That about puts this thing to bed. The offense, listen, they had to go for it, but now defense, this is the situation where you say, I'm just going to eat clock, up by several possessions, eat clock, and get out of here with a W.
Driven back. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Here's more to throw. Look out. Couldn't get it out of the end zone, and it's a safety.
And that's one the quarterback just has to learn from. When you're backed up like that, you've got to be able to get rid of the football. And I know he's got to scramble. He's trying to break out to the right-hand side to see if something positive can happen. But all that pursuit is coming after him. He needs to throw that thing away, live to play another play, but instead he gives up the big safety.
They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. He's changing the play. Dropping back, it's Lane. Throws to the wideout. Almost picked off.
Got to give this defense a lot of credit because even down to the last seconds in this football game, we're seeing outstanding effort. QB taking a shot down the middle of the field. There's a defender swatting it away. They have had this quarterback's number all game long, and that's why they're winning this game.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. How about that? Making a play and setting up your offense inside the 40 at the 39. The Oregon offense is on the field to get this drive going. Now the chance to take a knee and just put the finishing touches on this victory.
Yeah, and this offense has done their job, man. They've been so productive, built the lead. Listen, their defense has pulled their weight as well. But now, Jesse, you get to exhale, you get to breathe, and you know we got the W, and we played well.
And we got to think about where we're taking our girlfriend and parents for dinner, right? What side are we ordering with our giant steak? We've earned it in this game. Now it's time to go celebrate.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Dante Moore fires toward the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Defense making the play. Hey, never hurts to pad the stats on D either, right? And they'll be able to run out the clock. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. The snap wants to throw to start this drive. It's dropped after taking the hit.
This offense hasn't had a ton of success today. And it's because I think of some of the issues in the passing game. They've never had the rhythm. Protection has been a bit spotty and iffy. Quarterback's got to raise his level of play here late in this 2-minute situation if they're going to get the win.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Looking to pass. It's Lane. Throwing right. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Complete in the middle. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. The Lobos will line it up on 1st and 10.
Booster, booster. Here we go. Ready. Bubble, bubble. Flash. Ready, go.
Fresh set of downs going up top. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
And almost another interception for this defense. They've been picking him off like crazy. They've shut down this passing attack, creating so many big plays. This defense is dialed in, locked in, and really creating havoc for this offense.
Ball falls to the turf. The final pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for this one. Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
Yeah, they didn't get the W. They didn't do enough. But now you start to think about what could I have done differently? What do I need to become more offensively? Defensively, what can I morph into to make those extra plays, Jesse? That might be the difference in the next game that I play.
Yeah, David, they just need a little bit more. They need a little bit better effort next week. They're going to need better preparation this week in practice. There's no doubt this team